Hello again, Anthony McAvaney here with part 6, the final segment in our 6-part series on how to develop a sustainable consulting business. In this final segment, which will be fairly brief, I just want to summarise some of the key points that we've discovered, provide you with some links to some resources and outline some possible next steps. All right, so the whole idea about developing digital content and marketing your products and services online is to leverage the power of the internet and potentially create new streams of income and put together the right way. Some of that income can actually be passive. So you also now have an appreciation of the end-to-end process for getting that content online, for actually developing it and getting it online. We've covered some of the key steps on deciding the product or service that you think best meets the needs of your target audience, and then looked at how to actually put those together, those digital products, and we saw that there are numerous options of how to put that content into a digital format for delivery to your customers. The designing of the sales funnel to me is a critical part of that whole process, and understanding that your clients, potential clients, are just not going to jump from, hey, I've seen your terrific advert, to pulling out their credit card and paying you a big chunk of money. It just simply doesn't happen that way. I mean, if you already have an existing relationship with clients, they might already be warmed up or even hot to buy. But for the bulk of your work online, it's going to be working with prospects who are initially cold, who don't know anything about you, to taking them through that funnel through email support and other means, to develop them to a stage where they start to like your offering, and we do that by bribing them. Then there's that initial tripwire offer, a low-cost partial solution, before you get to the stage where you're presenting your core offer. And finally, we looked at the sorts of tools and resources that you're going to need. So there's a bit of planning and a bit of thinking to be done about this. But, the question, I guess, could be, does this seem like a lot of work? And let me just point out the obvious options. Your options are to continue to rely on traditional business generation, which for most of us as consultants is lots and lots of personal networking, perhaps cold calling on the phone, and reliance on like you being there having to do the work. Or do you leverage your time, expand your reach, and set up automated ways to reach your customer online, and also to set up automated income? I think the choices are quite stark, and I'm not suggesting even that this is an either-or proposition. By all means, continue to use traditional methods to generate business. But as consultants also, you're going to have flat spots and down spots in your working year. Typically November, December, January, sometimes even to February are flat spots. Now this is probably the perfect time to begin to think about how can I use that time maybe to create other ways of reaching my clients, other ways of developing an income for my business. So the options that you've got around this, you can do it yourself, or you can get it done for you, or a combination of both. I'll come to that in just a moment. Just some resources to assist you. There are 2 links that I've provided through this series, and I'll provide them again here. One is a link to a worksheet to help you to work on identifying your avatars, and another one to actually step you through the sales funnel and help you to work back from your core offer to that tripwire, to that lead magnet. And just some of the considerations in that design process. And as I've said, I will be doing an independent webinar on that same topic. But how can we help you is a question I have. We've got a current special offer going at the moment, which is a 3-month introductory mentoring package. It's being offered at a 50% discount. We work actively with you to develop a strategy that you will implement. But we help you map out the pathway, taking into consideration who your client audience is going to be, the products that you want to put online. And during that 3-month period, there's unlimited coaching access. So contact us if that is of interest to you. Or the alternative is that we actually do it for you. So partially similar, we'll work with you in the initial stages to design and get sign off on a strategy, and then we'll develop the different tools and processes needed to implement that strategy. So if that option appeals, you don't feel as though you want to do all this work, but you recognize the benefits, schedule a call with us to discuss your needs, and we can then provide a quote for you. So in terms of next steps and how to get to get in touch, please make content if you have questions about what we've covered in this series, or if you'd simply like time to have an initial discussion about strategy. So you can contact me, Anthony McAvaney, by my phone. You can see the number there, 0417 503 961, or email us at johnandanthony@thoughtconnected.com.au. So that wraps up this six-part series on how to create a profitable business, online profitable consulting business. I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this, and look, please reach out to us if there are other topics that you'd like to see covered that we can make available for you. In the meantime, best wishes with your business, and please let us know if we can help you in some way on that journey. All right, this is Anthony McAvaney from thoughtconnected.com.au signing out. Bye.